Said rolling around, sitting on doves, can't lie, I was high on shrubs.
Topical back with another video. I'm Strange Wang, he is Nate. Today we got a tier list coming to you. Fun topic. He's on Twitter all the time. I'm not. Very interesting, but this is Film Twitter's faves. And we'll be tier listing these sons of a guns. Before we get into this, he'll tell you about social media and where you can find it and how you should donate money so I can buy a car.
If you scroll down to the description box below, pop it open, you'll find links to our social media accounts. Click on those, give us a follow. We also have links to our coffee account and our Patreon account if you would like to help our channel grow and also help him get a down payment for his car because some asshole wrecked into him. Click on those. Got some good bonus content. There's also the thanks button right there on the YouTube bar. You can donate that way as well. If you're not going to do those things, subscribe because it's free. And also just like put our videos on and let them play in the background. You ain't got to listen. We appreciate that too.
Big facts. So you are on Twitter all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess this is more of your opinion than mine. But I still seen most of these movies.
Yeah.
And knew
that's what matters.
So starting off first, what the fuck is that?
Atonement?
Never heard of it. I've heard of it actually. I didn't watch it.
Yeah, I mean I haven't seen it, so I guess we can slip it in that haven't seen.
I'm glad they put that. We didn't make this.
Yeah. All right, Gone Girl. We've seen that.
I'm stuck between so good and all right.
I think so.
You had a God tier?
No. I'm just wiggling around.
I thought you were stuck between those.
Oh no. I'd say So Good.
So Good it is.
It was a really good movie. I wouldn't say it's all right. Inception. I would say
it's all right.
It's all right.
Hold on.
What are we holding on to?
I didn't see the other one. Overrated as fuck.
Oh, you're down with that? Well, you debated with me about Inception on the last video we just filmed.
It's really good, yeah, but
yeah.
So that was more of a non-biased. This is a tier list. I can be biased on this.
Okay. Well, I still think that's correct, even if you're being unbiased. But, which I guess deciding whether something is overrated or not, you can't not be biased. Whatever. I agree. Inception is overrated as fuck. But Interstellar.
Overrated as fuck, son.
Is it?
Bruh.
How is it overrated?
You know how many times it took me to finish this movie?
Nobody talks about it.
7. Bullshit.
I don't know anybody that's still talking about it.
The cinematography gets posted on Instagram once a fucking week.
Because the cinematography in it is incredible.
Well, that's why it's overrated.
Do you think the cinematography in Interstellar is incredible?
It's alright.
I think it's alright is the correct answer for this.
That's why I said it's alright.
Okay. Lady Bird.
So good.
So good. Dun,
So
dun,
good.
So good. Parasite is so good.
God tier, son.
I don't know if we do that for the tier list or not.
Yes.
But I'm going to argue with you about Parasite being in God tier.
You saw it before me and you was like, oh, it's but rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Thank you, Jesus.
See, even the computer wants it to be.
Hey, yo, what are you doing? There it is.
I was like, where did it go?
That's fucking gay. Just had to put it in there. Just for a second.
It literally would not let me scroll up further. Tenet.
They should have it underrated. That shit's underrated.
You think Tenet's underrated?
I think that's his second best movie, personally.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Insomnia.
Well, I feel
give me a break.
I feel like it got so much hype because it was like the really the first back to theaters movie.
Bro, people did not like the movie when it came out.
So good?
Yeah.
So good.
Underrated.
Dead Poet Society.
Overrated for me, personally.
Yeah, I agree. The Virgin Suicides. I've never seen it.
Bro, overrated as fuck.
Okay.
That's like the female Fight Club.
Is it?
Yeah, bro. You don't hear no 30-year-old woman. You don't hear no woman talking about no virgin suicide. Fuck out of here.
Almost Famous.
So good.
So good. Little Women.
It's alright.
That's so good.
You can have it.
Okay.
Remember that later on.
That movie's incredible.
Remember that later on.
You already won one.
Bro, I worked for mine.
Well, at least we can agree on this one. Booksmart is overrated.
Overrated.
Yeah.
As fuck.
Again, it has nothing to do with it being a female comedy. Plan B is much better than that.
Unpraying is much better than that as well.
Punch Drunk Love.
It's all right.
It's alright. It's alright.
I'm good. I'm glad we did. So good.
Little Miss Sunshine. So good. 8th grade.
So good.
Better than Parasite.
Fuck out of here, dude.
Coraline.
Cap. Haven't seen it.
I would say it's alright. Arrival.
So good.
I've never even seen it, and it's better than Parasite.
Fuck out of here, dude.
Parasite is a very good
That
movie.
is not what's cracking, dude.
Lion.
I own it.
I've never seen it either.
It had a bunch of good shit on the cover, so I was like, oh, that must be a good movie.
Jojo Rabbit.
For me, it's all right.
Yeah, I think that's I think that's fair. I'm not going to argue about Lost in Translation. I say so good.
See, this is. You know how you feel about Scarface?
Yeah.
That's how I feel about Lost in Translation. Like, this is a hipster Scarface. Is hipster Scarface. There's some bands out there talking about Bill Murray singing in a fucking karaoke club, but it's so good.
Yeah, it is so good.
The perception around it is what I don't like.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
It's alright.
Yeah, I'm going to struggle with that with the next one, but I think that that's fair. Inglourious Bastards.
It's alright.
You kind of want to say overrated, I think.
I do.
But you don't.
I do.
But you don't want to put a Tarantino movie in overrated.
No, because the performances, if you look at his like scale and his performances,
Yeah.
all the performances are good. Top 3, you have to put Christoph Waltz from this movie in top 3.
Yeah.
The first scene alone is.
Au revoir, Shoshana.
I won't put it over it. You're right.
That's a bingo.
So good.
You just say bingo. You're not putting this in God tier.
I can't put it in God.
It's better than Parasite.
Bruh, I don't like you sometimes. You know that?
Good time.
So good.
I never seen it. I'll give you that.
Bro, that movie's better than Uncut Gems.
Fantastic Mr. Fox.
So good.
That's alright, but I don't care about it much. I feel like the only thing I'm really going to argue about is whether something should be God tier.
Bro, I want to put Good Time in God tier, but I understand how some people that would be turned off by that movie.
Amelie.
So good.
I've never seen it, which is surprising.
That's very surprising.
American Honey.
It's not even overrated, so I guess all right. Who talks about that movie?
Nobody. Absolutely nobody talks about American
David
Honey.
from Twitter. Overrated.
Yeah, I can go with you on that one, honestly. I like it, but it is overrated.
Basis on the film Twitter, the principle.
Yeah.
I've seen that a lot on Twitter, and I don't get on Twitter. I just go on Twitter, repost our videos,
Yeah.
and to like use words that don't fit in sentences and get called out by the asshole in the pink.
Yeah. I'm laughing because I see a movie coming up that you're gonna. I don't know if you're gonna say overrated or pure shit, but we'll see. Baby Driver.
I saw that too.
That's so good.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Yeah.
Scott Pilgrim.
So good.
Also so good.
That's so good. It's going to get fat like.
It is. The Lobster.
That's people talk about that movie on Twitter.
Yeah.
So good. I love that movie.
Yeah.
Such a good movie.
All right. Edward Scissorhands. Are you going to say overrated or are you going to say pure shit?
His technique, I can't say it's pure shit.
Yeah, I agree. It is overrated though. All right.
Pure
Twilight.
shit. That's a meme movie. That's on there for the memes and nostalgia.
I agree.
First in its category.
Yeah, first. Yeah. I mean, depending on what other movies they have on here, I can't imagine that we're going to have too many in pure shit.
And God tier.
And God tier. Black Klansman. That is what that is, right?
So good.
So good. In the Mood for Love.
Haven't seen it.
Me neither. Magnolia.
It's alright.
Yeah, Magnolia's alright.
I don't really see. I can't imagine too many people talking about it. The performances are better than the story.
Yeah. Knives Out.
Do we have 2 in God tier?
We only have. Do
we?
I think so.
Film Twitter, I think that goes.
Yeah, I agree.
If we're talking about just regular movies, I think So Good, but this is Film Twitter.
It is, and I'm putting it ahead of Periscope. Maybe. There we go. Mamma Mia. It's alright. You ever seen Mamma Mia?
You get on Twitter. Should this movie be on this list?
I don't know that I've really seen people talk about Mamma Mia on Twitter a bunch, but I like Mamma Mia.
Put it where you want. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's alright. Phantom Thread.
I haven't seen it.
Same. Midsommar. That's a big Film Twitter movie.
I think that's God tier.
Sure. I don't disagree.
What a cocksucker. I'm not putting anything else in God tier. I don't care if it's fucking Inception, Pulp Fiction.
Inception shouldn't
Dark
be
Knight.
in God tier anyway.
I'm not putting any of that shit in there because of you. Because of that bullshit.
Okay, well, I have the laptop, so 1917.
I saw a lot of it when it came out on Twitter,
Yeah.
but it eased off really quickly, so I'm gonna go So Good.
Yeah, I think So Good is where 1917 belongs. Prisoners,
So Good.
Uncut Gems. I say So Good, but you were bigger on this movie than me.
I'm going on what people say about this movie. People like when people outside of movies, my movie friends, come and talk to me about something.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I know it's big.
Yeah.
That was a big fucking movie. But to me, Adam Sandler peeks through a lot. And you keep saying that I like this movie so fucking much. I don't think you understand how much I like this movie.
Yeah, I know you like it more than me.
So what would you say a Rotten Tomatoes this movie would be?
87.
Alright, I want to go 89. We're 2 off.
Okay.
So Good.
So Good.
Maybe 93. Maybe you're right. Don't get used to that.
My Own Private Idaho. Never seen it.
That sounds like it's got nudity in it. I'm gonna watch it.
Mommy. Also never seen it.
What's the movie about the 2 twins with the mom with the wrapping on their face? Is that Mommy?
I
Or
don't
Mommy's
know.
Home?
I have no idea.
No, I'm gonna go. Haven't seen it just because I don't think that's the movie I'm thinking of.
Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind.
Personally, I think the movie's fine, but I feel like Film Twitter puts it in God tier. So, your call.
I think it's alright.
Okay.
Portrait of a Lady on Fire.
Haven't seen it. It's on Hulu, I think.
Also have not seen it. Shutter Island.
Overrated as fuck.
No, it's alright.
Really?
Yeah, that movie's good.
Bro,
I just watched it
I do not
last
think
year.
Leonardo DiCaprio is any good in that movie. I really don't vibe
That-
with Scorsese.
That's not fair.
He sticks out like a sore thumb. I don't get into that performance at all. That's Leonardo DiCaprio
He's-
during the entire movie.
he's-
He's such a good fucking actor. I should see the character, not Leonardo DiCaprio.
So every actor that is a good actor is just 100% good in every movie they're in.
Not every movie that they're in, but people say this is like one of Scorsese's like top 5, and I totally fucking disagree.
I disagree with that too. As someone who spends a lot of time on Twitter, I've never seen anybody say that.
Okay, well, you can guess. You can put an alright Twitter man.
Brokeback.
Haven't seen it.
Me neither.
We're getting
Not
canceled.
opposed to seeing it. I just haven't.
Yeah.
All right.
Same.
Pulp Fiction.
Too many movies. God tier.
That's got to be God tier.
You can get it there.
Well, it's just going to have to work its way up.
Climbing the ladder.
I want it to be first. There we go. Dark Knight.
God tier.
Absolutely. Kill Bill. I don't know if that's supposed to be all of them.
I'm counting them as all of them.
Yeah, it says Volume 1. I don't see any of the other ones. on the list looking through it.
I feel like the tracksuit's God tier, but so good.
Yeah, so good. I agree.
Tarantino top 5 for sure.
Pride and Prejudice.
Mm-hmm.
You've never seen this, I'm assuming.
No.
I like other versions of Pride and Prejudice better than this one, so I say it's all right.
You gotta take the trilogy for the before. You can't just take before Moonlight.
Before Midnight?
Midnight.
Before Midnight. We could say it's the whole Before trilogy.
I mean, they're all so good, so I guess it goes
Yeah.
so good.
Doesn't matter.
I guess I was arguing myself for no reason now.
Yeah. I, Tanya.
So good.
Yeah, I agree. I really do.
Scorsese should have made it.
Yeah.
That would've been
Ooh,
better.
that would have been really good. Yeah. Godfather, God tier.
Really, on Twitter, you would say Dark Knight is talked about less than Godfather?
Do what?
Godfather. On Twitter.
I don't think anyone on Twitter is really talking about either of these movies a whole lot right now.
Bro, I see the fucking Heath Ledger Joker at least once a week on IG.
There Will Be Blood.
Haven't seen it, so it's all you.
I'm gonna go So Good. It's really mostly just the I drink your milkshake that gets posted on Twitter so much. Oh, they do have Before Sunset.
That's interesting. Where's
Well-
Kill Bill 2 at, bitch?
You said So Good for all of them, so.
Yeah.
American Psycho.
I'm gonna say so good.
Okay. As long as you didn't say God tier, I wasn't going to argue with you.
Nah, because when you're a college freshman, you're a dude. That's your 5th favorite movie. It's behind Fight Club. It's behind The Dark Knight.
Pulp
It's
Fiction.
behind Pulp Fiction.
Nice Guys.
So good.
Whiplash. Absolutely God tier.
What?
Absolutely God tier.
What?
We can rock, paper, scissors if you want. But that movie is God tier.
Where did this come from? I feel like it's out the blue. Like
You
always
live under a rock.
we've
You-
always loved this movie
Yeah.
and like talked about it very highly, but like tonight you've been on one when it comes to
Because you're trying to tell me movies are better than it that aren't.
As you said, you're the one with the laptop. My laptop. But fuck you. Fuck you.
Boyhood.
So good.
Really, I think it's overrated.
Then meet me in the middle.
All right. Suspiria.
Haven't seen it.
Me.
Is that the remake of the? Which one is that?
I don't know.
Doesn't
It's
say.
a horror movie, I think. Moonlight. Listen, I will take all of your internet bullets. Overrated. It is so good, but it is also overrated. So I don't really care where it lands. I just needed to say that.
I want to see him and you talk about it in the comment section. So you can put it overrated.
Okay.
La La Land should have won. Very good movie. In the 90s, you know.
Yeah. Blade Runner 2049.
It's all right for me.
I say so good. Do you care or do you want to
I don't
RPS?
care.
Okay.
As long as it stays at the end.
Fight Club.
Got to.
I'm not going to argue with that. I can't do that.
You gotta put that next to Pulp Fiction.
Yeah. They are like two peas in a pod.
Yeah,
really.
they're fucking married, dog.
Yeah. God's Own Country. I've never seen that.
No, I haven't seen that.
Her.
God tier.
Really?
Bro,
I,
the little I get on Twitter.
hey, that's where I want it.
The little I get on Twitter. Oh, but you won't put that in front of Whiplash. Which one do you think is a better movie, honestly?
Whiplash. Whiplash is a better movie than Her. I love Her. Without a doubt.
Who?
Anna. I'm going to marry her. I doubt that she's going to make it 19 minutes
and 43 seconds
into this video to hear me say that, but Black Swan.
So good.
Yeah, I'll take that. Don't watch that movie with your parents.
Well, why would you even sit down and watch that with your parents?
Because I know someone that did that. And
Michael?
Their dad was very conservative.
Michael?
No, it was someone we don't talk about anymore. Social
Oh,
Network.
shit.
Social Network. That's God tier.
That's where I seen that Tarantino article where he was like, that's the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Okja.
Haven't seen it, but I've seen it on Twitter and Instagram.
I have not seen Okja either. I feel like I would love it, though. Get Out, that's God tier, right?
Yeah, I mean, that shouldn't have been a question.
Well, sometimes you just have an opinion about things, man.
You have an opinion about some things. Jesus Christ.
10 things I hate about you.
So good.
Boop. 7.
I kind of feel like that goes up there with the fucking Fight Club and Pulp Fiction.
I kind of agree with you.
Low tier, God tier.
Yeah. All right. I will concede Parasite is better than 7.
That's a really good movie that the bros took, and it kind of it's a blemish now.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I don't know. Handmaiden? I've never seen that.
Where's the Wes Anderson?
Yeah, there's no Wes Anderson on here, which is stupid.
Twitter loves
Oh,
Wes
wait,
Anderson.
I lied. Look at that. Look at that big, beautiful hotel right there that we're going to get to at some point.
His filmography should be on here.
I agree.
We did. We had Fantastic Mr. Fox.
That was on the...
It's right there.
Okay, yeah.
You said it was all right, and
All right, I've never seen Handmaiden.
No, I thought that was a TV show.
That's Handmaiden's Tale. Lighthouse. I kind of feel like it's all right.
Yeah, I'm only gonna watch it once. I shouldn't have bought it. I watched it and I was like, I got chipped. I shouldn't have paid $15 for this.
Nightcrawler. I won't fight you if you say God tier.
Let me get it, baby boy. Put that Joker up there.
I will. Right above Parasite. Because it's better than Parasite. Call Me By Your Name.
I kind of feel like that's God tier too.
Do you?
When it came out, at least, I was more active on Twitter. But I'll let you put it since you have a better perspective on Twitter than I do.
I think that's so good. So good.
I try not to get on there or not.
Taxi Driver.
God tier. More God tiers than I thought.
Yeah, there ended up being. We got to.
I think we're a little lenient on the God tiers. We should have just kept it with Pulp Fiction, Fight Club, Godfather. Knives Out kind of should have got out.
Yeah, I mean, we can move Knives Out to So Good.
Yeah,
I kind of agree with that. You suggested it, and I wasn't going to argue with you.
That's all other movies.
I think Her could go to So Good.
Yeah.
I also think Nightcrawler.
Yeah, let's put Nightcrawler as well.
I'm
happy with that.
Okay with everything else.
Yes.
Except Parasite, but
Suck toes.
I lost, so be it. Chungking Express? I've never seen it.
Yeah. The Favorite. Personally, I think it's a really good movie, and I don't like time period pieces.
Yeah.
So I would say So Good.
Yeah, why not? All right. You know what I'm going to say.
Yeah. I'm leaning there, too.
So slept on.
We've took some out, so it's not as crowded. So let's put in that in God tier.
Yeah, but Grand Budapest is absolutely God tier.
I think it needs to stay under 10. How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're good. I don't think there's any more that needs to be in God tier.
Okay, we're at 12.
12's good.
Ready or Not.
So good.
Slept on movie. That is it is
sure.
So good. Joker. I mean, it's the same thing with Edward Scissorhands. Are you saying overrated?
Throw that bitch in there.
Or are you saying pure shit?
You know what? Fuck pure shit. Fuck you.
I hate that movie. I think overrated is the right spot, but just to
that's not the filmmaking is not good.
Just because I want to create a little chaos, I'm going to say pure shit.
The guy who made the third Hangover movie made that. You telling me that's a good fucking movie? Suck toes.
Snowpiercer, you still haven't seen it. I say so good. Emma? I did not see Emma.
Nah, Adam's on Emma.
That's funny.
I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen it. Honey Boy.
That's my boy.
We like that movie.
That would be God tier if he didn't get canceled, I think. I think it just fits that perfectly.
So good.
Yeah, for sure.
La La Land.
So good.
No, I disagree.
People hate La La Land.
I don't give a fuck. That movie's God tier.
Like, I love it. So
I'm not going to give up on it being God tier. So you can either agree with me or we can rock, paper, scissors it.
rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
I really don't like it. You don't have your hand under your rock.
Well, we
paper,
can do it again.
No.
Truman Show. I say so good.
Really?
Yeah, as opposed to what? It's not God tier.
I see it a lot on the internet. So good. I'm okay with so good. I thought you was gonna fight me on that one.
And the Third Before movie.
So good with the rest of them. They're all so good.
The Master.
Well, that's kind of a bummer.
The last movie being The Master.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Never, I haven't seen it either.
Oh.
That's why it's a bummer.
Oh, well, yeah, that is a bummer.
Yeah. So, too many movies to talk about. Let's go with the God tier one time before we go to the outro.
Okay. You want me to do it?
Oh, we can go back and forth. So, first in God tier, I think this is the obvious choice. Pulp Fiction.
Mm-hmm.
Married at Its Hip is.
Fight Club.
And then Godfather. Perfect movie. One of the greatest movies of all time. We got a list for that, a bracket for that. Check it out, Eye in the Corner.
The Dark Knight, which I feel like kind of speaks for itself.
In our best of 2010s,
Mm-hmm.
check that out. Get Out's from the 2010s.
Yep, Midsommar.
Where's Hereditary at?
I don't know. It's a good question. People like sleep on Hereditary. Like since Midsommar came out, and it's so pretty, like people just sleep really hard on Hereditary.
Hereditary's better than Midsommar.
I wholeheartedly agree. But
You can say this one.
it's Whiplash, which is better than probably half the movies we have in the God tier. But and then a movie you've never seen.
Social Network.
Yeah. And then the Grand Budapest Hotel, which is my favorite Wes Anderson movie.
This order's working out good for you. Taxi Driver. De Niro. Scorsese.
Yeah.
Art.
A movie that doesn't belong
Parasite.
there.
One of the greatest movies of all time.
That's not true.
Fuck off.
And then Seven, which I'm honestly kind of rethinking being in God tier a little bit, but
Yeah, let's go ahead and
we
drop it.
we got it up there.
Yeah.
And then
La La Land. I'm happy with it.
me too.
A lot of shit.
Yeah.
A lot of so good. Looks like my wallet in 2020. That shit's fat.
And what happened to your wallet? Yeah, these are just really solid movies, except for Twilight and the Joker. But
Yeah. Bro, if them houses weren't painted in funky colors, Edward Scissorhands would be in pure shit too.
if you had to pick one movie from our haven't seen list to watch tonight, what would it be?
Tonight?
Yep.
I'm going with my boy who made Parasite, son. I don't know how to pronounce that.
Okja.
Ocha.
He also made Snowpiercer. By
He
the way.
did.
He
did.
I think I would go.
I want to watch the trailer to Mommy though.
I would probably
Because that
go
poster looks
Portrait of a Lady
interesting.
on Fire. But
Really?
yeah.
Tell us down below in the comment section your thoughts and opinions. Subscribe up, hit the like button, share the video, and subscribe. What a good night, fun night talking about cinema.
Agreed. I'm much glad that I snuck La La Land and God tier after I lost the thing and you didn't notice and then you said it. So.
What?
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.